So it's not actually a real wide aspect ratio. Hi and welcome back to my channel. So it's finally here, BTS's new comeback for 2019, Boy With Love. I've been waiting all day to finally watch this, but I didn't have the time. So right now it's like 11 in the evening here, but I finally have time and I'm really excited to watch this. I've watched the teasers only once, so hopefully the song will be newer to me than when I usually just watch the teasers over and over and over again. So the song usually isn't that new to me because the teasers sound just way too good, but this time I exercised some constraint and only watched each teaser once, so it's gonna be relatively new. This song is of course with Halsey. It is directed by Yongsuk Choi, or Lumpens, I don't know how you pronounce it. If you do not know who that is, he's actually the director for pretty much all the biggest BTS video clips, for all the great ones like Blood, Sweat and Tears, Run, I Need You, all the ones that have to do with story, and also the ones that have to do less so with story like DNA. He actually directed them, so his work is always incredible. It's seen from the trailer, or it's seen from the teaser, that this video that won't have that much to do with the story. Of course it always is connected, but it probably won't be as integrated as like with I Need You. So first I will just give you my first reaction to the music and to the video clip, and then I will watch it again and see if I can find some interesting film aspects or cinematography aspects, or maybe some symbolism in the film itself. But let's waste no more time. Here it is, BTS's new comeback, Boy With Love. Let's go. Oh, they're actually widening the screen. That's really cool. So it's not actually a real wide aspect ratio. Yes. The dance doesn't seem too difficult thus far. Yes, you can kind of already hear the chorus in the background music. My man shit. Oh man, the dance doesn't seem too difficult, but that's very nice because that means I can learn it easily, more easily. These blue hair are so awesome. That's really cool. Also similar to Fire. That's really strange. It's really different from his other raps. Dude, Jimin looks so good with orange hair. Oh, Persona in the background. I love these parts. So that's Halsey. I don't actually know her. She has a great voice. Man. Oh boy. The boy. Let's go. I'm gonna read the lyrics in the next watching. Is that really cool? Like 70s, 50s vibes. Ooh. That's dope. Oh, Rapmon, I believe. Yeah. That was, It was really different from what I'm used to see and hear from BTS, in my opinion. It was quite different. I liked it though, but it was really different. So yeah, in my opinion, that was really quite different from what I'm used from BTS's music and video clips. I enjoyed it a lot, don't get me wrong, but the song seemed a bit more commercial than their previous songs. It seems a bit more accessible to mainstream audiences, and it almost looks like it's more targeted towards the pop culture scene, the pop music scene rather, in America and the United States, since their Western audience has grown so large. Which I don't think is a bad thing necessarily, but I just really hope that BTS will also stay true to their style and character, which they actually, I think this is a nice blend between BTS's style and more generic pop music, because it's still really good and well executed. But I just kind of miss that those previous music videos, like Run, like Dope, like Blood, Sweat and Tears, like Fire, they all had a really distinct character, and so does this. This is very clearly what it wants to be. It's very clearly inspired by either the 50s or 70s. I'm not that good with time periods, and it sticks to that very well. But I just kind of, if you place this video clip in their amongst their previous ones, I would say this one kind of sticks out, and not in a bad way, but I would lie to you if I didn't say I noticed quite a bit of a difference between this one and previous ones. But I still really enjoyed it. What also struck me was that Halsey really didn't have a lot of lines, or barely any at all. She sang along with the chorus and she danced along with the choreography as well, which might explain why the choreography looked a bit more easy than usual, but it's really nice as well. I especially love V's kind of stylish, swaggerous vibe. I mean, he's, for some reason, he pulls off the like cool vibe so well. The casual dancing, he does it really well. I think V's song parts are my favorite in this song. I'm also going to be doing a first listen to the album Persona, so please look forward to that. If you want to see that, please subscribe. I did first listen to BTS's Tear, which was a lot of fun. So expect to see the Persona first listen around tomorrow or maybe the day after. But yeah, let's watch the video one more time, and I'll try to kind of point out some things in terms of cinematography, direction, etc. that kind of stood out to me. So one thing I know you notice right away, or I noticed, is that it's actually 16:9. Generally, BTS music videos, I believe, are edited in a 2:35:1 aspect ratio, which is kind of those black cinematic bars that you will see over like certain YouTube videos, and it's the standard cinematic aspect ratio you will see when you watch a movie in cinema. But this time they actually added fake cinematic layers, so to speak, because it's a really cool effect. I sometimes use it when making like vlogs of my trips, or promotional videos for clients, where you start out at the standard like 16:9, which is most YouTube videos, and then you kind of slowly add in those black bars, as you can see right here, which kind of transfers the person watching from like a casual video to, ooh, something inside is about to happen, something special, something cinematic is going to happen. So that's a really cool touch, but really unusual for like a high production music video. But it's really cool nonetheless. And obviously you can see Persona on the cinema. It's also interesting they started with Jimin. They don't do that very often. I coincidentally recently watched a video of songs by BTS and who started most of the song singing. And I believe Jimin only had one or two. The one that I remember was Save Me, where Jimin started off that song as well. And here Jimin is also the first one starting off Boy With Love. So that's really cool that Jimin starts off this song, because he hasn't done that very often. So I believe that, so if I'm not mistaken, I believe the concept for the lyrics are that Boy With Love is kind of like Boy In Love, one of their older songs, but a more mature look on love. So it's kind of a level up or an evolution of Boy In Love. Kind of more, obviously BTS has gotten older, so their look on love and relationship will also have matured. So I thought that was really cool. Which is also reflected in the lyrics quite clearly. That's really cool. I don't know if that's CGI or if that's genuinely there, but I know that Yongsuk Choi tries to use as little special effects as possible, but you can see in the background kind of the top half of the setting rising upwards to make more room for BTS as they're about to dance. And then there was, if you look here, in the bottom left you can actually kind of see like wheels in the shadow light separation. So I believe this actually might not be special effects, this is genuinely something they did build, which is really cool and really kind of Christopher Nolan-esque. He's a well-known movie director from like Inception and Interstellar, and he's known to not use special effects. For instance, the scene in Inception where a couple of the main characters are fighting in like a rotating dream, they actually built a moving hallway where the actors could film that scene. So that's really cool that Yongsuk Choi also builds these sets and doesn't, it gives it more real feel in my opinion. Jimin kind of looks like G-Dragon with this orange hair. It's a bit different, that it's a bit brighter than the previous time he had orange hair, but it looks a lot like G-Dragon. So that couch is really interesting. That's obviously they didn't really drop a couch, but that's very similar to Fire. The Fire music video also had like a couch dropped from the not a couch, a car dropped from the ceiling. But I believe there might also have been a couch in the music video, so that might have been a reference. I believe that was done with masking. It's a bit too long to go into detail right now, but if you want to know how to do something similar, you should look up how to mask tutorial and then the editing software that you use on YouTube. I love that kind of like Alright, so this is really cool. This is a clear use of the dolly zoom, which was made famous by Alfred Hitchcock in his movie Vertigo. Here they actually used it in reverse. What the effect accomplishes is that the foreground or the subject stays the same size, but the background usually is used to make the background larger and the subject in the foreground stays the same. So BTS stays the same size, but the background actually becomes smaller. So you can see more and more of the background, which is really cool. I don't think those billboards are genuinely there, so this is probably a combination of green screen and CGI. And if it's mostly green screen, then the dolly zoom effect was not actually accomplished by zooming out, but probably this was some post-production where they actually zoomed out the background while editing. But how this effect is accomplished normally, and probably also partially how they did it here, is this particular effect where the background becomes smaller is accomplished when you're riding in with your camera on a dolly. And while you're riding in, at the same speed of coming closer to your subject, you're also zooming out the camera. But most of the time it's actually done in reverse, so the camera is coming further away from the subject and the lens is zooming in. But yeah, that's a really cool effect and it's cool that they use it here. And also this final scream is very similar to how they're all screaming in Run. Yeah, see? So they aren't in the same position, but yeah, this might be a reference to this video clip. I thought it was pretty cool. So yeah, that was really interesting. So this video had a very distinct, I believe it's 50s kind of style with all the Las Vegas-esque billboards and the clothing style as well, and the very bright colors everywhere. I think I kind of already said everything about the video that I want to say. Surprised we didn't hear more of Halsey in this video, but maybe the actual album version of the song will have more of her on it. I hope it does. I haven't listened to any of her music before, but her voice sounded really pleasant and actually matched really well with Jungkook's voice as well when they sang together. As mentioned before, I will also be doing a first listen to the Persona album, so look forward to that. That probably will be coming either tomorrow or the day after. So please anticipate that. And yeah, if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like. It helps me out a lot. And also subscribe if you want to see the first listen or any other videos. Leave your thoughts and ideas and theories in the comments down below and let me know if there's anything else you want me to react to. If you want, you can also follow me on Instagram. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this reaction/analysis, and hopefully I'll see you in the next video. Peace.